Alright. Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today is Charm Chatter number 45. It is the snack challenge. Gary from Urban Yarn challenged me to talk about my favorite snacks, and sadly I don't have any in the house. We're going shopping tomorrow. We ate all the snacks. So I can't show you them, but you'll all know what I'm talking about. Today is April 20th 2020, so let's get right into the snacks. As I've said before, my very favorite snack candy, my very favorite candy is the caramel M&Ms. And since I mentioned those in my all the things I like video for my birthday, I have been having a really hard time finding them in the store. Very disappointing to me. I haven't. Chloe bought me some maybe way before the corona had me at home. Now, mind you, I'm not going to the store much, so that makes it even worse. But even before then, my hands are clean, guys, so don't worry about it being on there. I'm going to say like a month before that, so it's been a couple of months since I've found them in the store. So they're coming out. I hope they're not selling them anymore. But like I said, I haven't been out shopping too much, so maybe I just am not at the right store. So that being said, not being able to find my favorite snack, well, I don't even consider it, it's just my favorite candy. When I want to sit down and snack, I generally eat popcorn. I like popcorn. I can buy it in this big huge bag at Mark's, where I get that really cheap yarn, which they don't have right now, by the way. They sell it in this really big pre-popped bag, and it's like $2. They sell the cheddar and they sell the butter. I like the butter. Roy likes the cheddar. So we generally have both in the house. But you know, the cheddar gets all in your fingers, and I like the taste of it. I just don't like it turning my fingers all yellow. And I like the plain better anyway. But then I also have a popcorn maker at home, here at home, that you put on the countertop, that makes it like the theater popcorn. And if you make it with coconut oil, and I don't know if this works with just any regular popcorn, but if you make it with coconut oil, which I don't even like coconut, by the way, but coconut oil cooking in it doesn't give me a bad flavor. But if you pop the popcorn in the coconut oil instead of even in the like popcorn popping oil or vegetable oil, canola, or what, any of that other stuff, I would never pop it in olive oil. But coconut oil, you don't even need to add butter. It like gives it a buttery kind of flavor. It's really good just without the butter, so it's a lot less calories. And it's better for you if you pop it in coconut oil, and I use popcorn stuff. Yummy. I'm gonna go make some when I get done with this video, I think. So that is my go-to snack, because it's not as fattening. So popcorn is my go-to snack, and I like the microwave popcorn too, don't get me wrong. I'm not a popcorn snob. I will eat any popcorn. And I also like dark chocolate. And I'm not really like a sweet, like I don't like sweet and salt together. I like to eat the caramel M&Ms and then eat popcorn with, has to have a lot of salt on it. Salty popcorn, I will do that. I will eat a sweet and then a salt, or vice versa, but not together. Like I don't really like chocolate covered pretzels, because I don't like the sweet and the salt together. I don't like, they had at Dairy Queen over the summer, last summer, they had a sea salt caramel blizzard. I thought I was gonna die. Oh my goodness. Caramel blizzard. It's all I could see. but it was sea salt caramel. Didn't like it at all. I just don't like the salt and the sweet together. When they do it without sea salted caramel, just like the turtle blizzard. I love turtles, by the way. Chocolate and caramel, yum. And ice cream, there you go. So turtle sundae, that's, if I go, that's my favorite. Got to get turtle flavors. Even though they do put pecans in that, so, but it's just such a little bit. It's not too salty. So popcorn, dark chocolate, and potato chips. I just like potato chips. I'm a potato chip kind of girl. I like the wavy chips. I don't care what brand, usually. I mean, usually I buy Lay's. Ruffles used to be my favorite, but then they got too salty for me, I think. I don't know. I usually buy Lay's. But the chips at Aldi's are good too. I like them. So I do like sweet, and I do like ice cream. Obviously, I like to snack. I'm a snackaholic. So those are my favorite snacks. In lieu of the fact that I can't find caramel M&Ms, I do eat popcorn on a regular basis. Just about every day. I eat that over chips because it's better for you. So there. That's my whole snack thing. So I did finish Chloe's sweater. Speaking of Chloe, their lawnmower broke and we had to go over there where we had to fix the lawnmower. So Chloe did my makeup. Look, I'm wearing makeup. She made it match my shirt. She did a great job. Foundation, lipstick, the whole 9 yards. The lipstick's kind of wore off, but she did a good job. I'm proud of her. She really had fun. She does her own makeup, and she does a beautiful job, and she does it all the time, and that's like her yarn is makeup. So she gets all of this. She understands because she teases me. We went to Walmart together one day. Her and me and Roy, we were on vacation together this past winter, and we walked into Walmart, and I'm like, well, I have to check out the yarn. And she's like, Grammy, you have more yarn than Walmart. So I'm like, I went into her room today, and I know she has a lot of makeup. She collects it. She hoards, I hoard. Mine's bigger. Hers is just as much. I said, Chloe, I think you have more makeup than Ulta. And she's like, I wish, Grammy. She doesn't have nearly the amount of makeup as Ulta, but she thought that was pretty funny because she compared me to Walmart. And, you know, some Walmarts, she could very well be right. I might have more yarn than them. Definitely a bigger selection and probably more of each color that I do have, because I know you can go into Walmart sometimes. I hear people complain about this all the time. You can't find enough of one particular color to like make a solid blanket. And so I've seen a lot of people complain about that, and I've actually gone in and I'm like, they're right, you can't. You'd be easier picking the solid colors out of my, well, not solid colors, but find enough colors to make a blanket out of what I have. But anyway, regardless. Here's her Darla's I don't remember what she calls it, but it's the V-stitch blouse that Darla from the Crafty Yarn Owl made. And this is Comfy Cotton Nestled Blues. I used less than a cake. I made myself a shirt out of this. Drinking water, guys. And let me just trying to see. It's in here somewhere. Here it is. Found it. So I finished very little bit of this yarn to finish my top. Then I made Chloe's top, and this is how much I have that came out of one cake. I used 2+ cakes on my top. My top's a little big. Chloe's top is more form-fitting, and it was less than 1 cake. This is like a size small to medium shirt. I would say she wears a small to medium top, and it's cropped for her. You know, not like I wear long to cover my big buns. Anyway, so the top is really, really simple to make, and I will link the pattern, the tutorial. She did a great job. I did make one change. I think I mentioned this before when I showed it to you as a whip. Instead of whip stitching the side seams, which is the only seams there are just up the sides, I did not whip stitch. I'm trying to figure out a good way to show this to you. I just continued the V, and that's what I did on the other side as well. I just continued the V. Now this one's a little more noticeable because the color is different. And not that it doesn't look like it matches, but so I am making the V's, and I don't even know if they go the right direction, but you know, you make a V stitch. So in sewing it together, I put the start of the V stitch, like the double crochet here, and then I single crocheted in the top of, or the space between this V stitch, and then I went back and finished the V in the original stitch, and then I started the next V stitch in the space of the V, then grabbed the space for the single crochet, you know, when you chain one between the V's, or between the V, you know, V stitches, a single crochet, chain one, single crochet, or double crochet, chain one, double crochet. So I do the V, or the first double crochet, instead of chain one, I did a single crochet around the other side to join it together, and then back to the original and another single or double crochet. You get it? So when Chloe has it on and it's stretched out the side like this, you can't even see the stitching. You can't see the seam. It's particularly like on the blue where it's already the same color. You can't see the stitching at all. Worked out really, really well. I really enjoyed that, seaming it that way. And Chloe can't wait to wear it. But I told her I was going to give it to her. I was going to leave it with her. I finished it with her there today at her house. And but I said, you know, I want to do a video. Amanda has been making looming blankets. She's on her second blanket, or third blanket that she's looming from the, you know, teaching her from the schools. And she wanted a bigger blanket, and I bought a bigger loom. And so I had said to Chloe, I want to do a video where she can wear the top and show you what it looks like on her. And I want to show Amanda's looming and how much better she's gotten at it. And we couldn't do that today because there was no time after fixing the lawnmower and cutting the grass. We had to leave. They had schoolwork to do. So I did want to show you my finished product. I am almost done with the cardigan that was still in that same series of Darla's and the other ladies, which my brain is so gone today. My brain's trying to mush without working, I think. But I will link them. And I have one half of it done, and almost I should be able to finish the other half this evening and seam it together probably tomorrow, and then maybe I can show you. I don't want to show it to you now because I don't want to pull it out. You've seen half of it, and I'm doing the same type of thing on the seams because that is just like the fishnet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet. So instead of a whip stitch with that, I know Lisa from, I think it's Lisa's Crochet, she made it, and she said she had problems with the back. Darla said she had problems doing some of the seams. This is perfect. Again, it blends right in. I did do a couple of things different, and I learned I should have done it differently. And I did different, and I should have done differently what I did different, but we'll talk about that more. It still looks great, and it's going to be wonderful. And we'll talk about that when I show it to you. I'm trying to see. I have nothing else left on my notes. So I guess that's all I've got for you today. It is a quick video. I hopefully will talk to you again in another at least day or two with the finished cardigan. So have a great rest of your day and a good day tomorrow, because I doubt I'll see you then. And I'll see you next time. Happy crafting, as Summer says. Bye.